Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Hey everybody, it's Liam, Big Al, and Phantom executive producer Tommy Stapledon. This is the Badcast. Oh, look at this guy. He's in the studio. We haven't seen him for a little while.
Radiating, glowing.
He's been in Japan, everybody.
So what have you been doing in Japan, mate? Or best not to discuss.
Signed an NDA when I left the country. But no. Yeah, I was just running away and caught up with a friend who's been living there for 4 years. So he graciously let me stay at his place. So when he comes back, he can stay in my toilet.
Running away, Tommy. Tommy?
Yeah, running away.
What happened?
The Badcast. It was just too much pressure. So it's a bit of a trend here.
Tough times.
So, yeah.
Liam and I, we just, we've been through so many.
Oh, my God.
So many. It has been, we have missed you. We have missed you, mate. So, I love what you brought us back. Anyway.
What did you bring us back, Tommy?
Fuck all Liam. That's what he brought back.
I think I sent you a picture. I did send you a picture of a beer vending machine.
Oh, you did?
They're not everywhere. Like, there's vending machines everywhere for everything.
Oh, wow.
But not... The beer one was very rare, and I saw it was like just in the wild. It was just the Asahi and Sapporo, and it was like a couple of bucks and just no ID, nothing. You just put your money in and away you go.
And did you find the used underwear vending machines?
Yeah, Chris went out of his way to find me that. And,
really?
He said they're mainly fakes. So
right.
Then he took me to the place for the real ones. And there you go.
Why would they make it seems like it's almost harder to make a fake.
It's a bit of a
tourist
thing. It's a touristy sort of thing now.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
or is it a fake because it was just blokes wearing them and they've just they haven't told anyone, they've just put them in the vending machine.
There's a shop of used underwear. They're just wearing underwear in a sweatshirt.
It was sitting there, just kind of moving around in the undies, just trying to get a bit of wear into them.
Yeah,
you know?
It's for the Swedish backpackers that just go into saunas. It's give you $5 if you wear this.
It's their fruit picking. Yeah.
Yeah, fruit picking and rose pruning.
Yeah.
Or vine pruning. That's their that's their equivalent for over there. So what's the what's the going rate for a beer? Am I afraid to ask?
Great question.
So I guess you're used to maybe the Asahi here.
Yeah.
So you go into the Family Mart or the 7-Eleven on the corner.
Yep.
And they're on every corner. Literally, there'd be one on the corner here, and then one 2-minute walk between both. Like a small can, $3.75, I think.
Yeah.
Is about $1.20-ish.
Oh my!
And then
it's tough.
And then the 500 ml is about $2 to $2.50.
Jesus.
And we did do the shit beer challenge. We went as cheap as we could go, which was like 70 cents, and it was terrible. But but you can go, just premium beers, and they have a lot of craft beers and that sort of thing. And
yeah, right.
But there's no tax, I don't think, on any of the alcohol. So
very good.
So with the shit beer, how shit related?
Oh, just on par. Yeah,
Oh, right,
shit in
okay.
terms of there's so much quality there and it's so cheap.
For 70 cents, I'd drink it.
So you were in Japan. Did you see any ninjas?
No ninjas.
Exactly.
No ninjas.
You know why is that? Because they're doing their fucking job, isn't it?
Yeah,
exactly.
You know? So, wow.
Now, fellas, I thought, it's been a little while.
It has been a while.
And, I thought I should just put together a power quiz. Big Al, hit it.
I'm gonna create you a power quiz. Fucking hell! Now I feel sorry for every time we did that to Andy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
Having to get into gangster beefs for stealing songs from rappers and things.
I just record him at the mall.
That's
just give him $2 and you're allowed to do it.
Get buskers to do it. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Exploitative, but good. I like it.
Well, the busker we should get in is the guy who just plays tunes with a thong and some pipes.
Yeah, I like that
Have
guy.
you seen him?
Yeah, I was going to say the thong pipe guy.
Yeah, I think Ben and Liam, who are successful, and I'm not. Now, they got him in, and he did Sandstorm with a thong and some fucking pipes.
I've seen the video. I think we'll try and find that video and put that on the Badcast Facebook page.
It's bloody awesome. But I'm looking forward to this
All right,
quiz, mate.
it's power quiz time, guys.
Get ready for Liam's Power
Let me set the scene for you. In a zombie apocalypse situation, would you be more likely to be a prepper bunkered down, or would you be joining a gang and becoming a wandering marauder? And there's a second part to this question. How long would you wait before you started to eat people?
Being a big guy, I've got a feeling that I might be the first cab off the rank for them to go, let's get him.
They're going to get...
Like,
Even like a couple of hours in, they're like, nah,
Yeah.
let's go.
push him close to the fire, render that shit off. Like it's...
So would you be a marauder or a prepper though? So would you be the guy who's kind of, and live it realistically? Do you have supplies, or are you going to just wander robbing and looting?
Well, yeah, it's one of those things where I'd like to say I'm the guy that's going to go out and rob and loot because, it's one of those things, when you watch too much Walking Dead and you think, oh yeah, if I was in that situation, I would totally fucking kick ass. But really, realistically, I'll probably just be a doomsday prepper.
Yeah, I hear you. Tommy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm going to do the prepping because I can get some in-house knowledge just from you. You're
Oh,
prepping yourself.
yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking,
Well, how would you do it? Because
I'm joining the gang. Fuck it, mate.
yeah.
I reckon just get a pontoon and
Yeah.
just put that in the ocean
Yeah, and just float.
and just float.
Yeah.
Just with the pontoon,
And you
anchor
can
it
fish.
down, and you can fish, and you can do all that, and then because to be honest,
Eat seagulls.
I've never seen.
I mean, I've been watching Survivor and it doesn't seem that hard. I think you just have to throw sandbags at blocks and you survive on TV.
Yeah, it's weird,
So
eh?
I think that's all you have to do.
I
And a
hear
few
you.
other
Yeah,
challenges and then you have a host there and you survive.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, could you imagine like a real life Survivor where they come along and if you've been voted out, they just kick your fire out and put sand on it. They just go, "Now get the fuck out of the village, mate." Like,
All right, fine. Correct. Great answers.
would you
both
do,
of you
mate?
guys. Oh, I'd probably join a gang, I think, just for the fun
Yeah.
of it. Smash stuff up.
yeah, and you'd find my doomsday prepped place and just fucking
Eat your cans of baked beans.
Oh, thank you very much for saying baked beans. At
That
the
is a euphemism. Whatever that means. Whatever it means.
end. He hasn't
Sure.
washed.
All right, next question, guys.
It's not
Are
a
you
baked
ready?
bean, it's a hernia.
Okay, setting the scene. You have the Queen of England over for dinner. If things go well, she's going to make you the Duke of Adelaide.
Oh wow!
As you're cooking your fancy lobster for dinner, you trip over and drop the lobster on the ground, which is filthy. What do you do?
Just add more garlic.
So you just... that lobby's going back in the pan, a bit more of a splash of butter, and out she goes.
Yep, totally.
For the Queen of England.
And if she goes, oh, there's a bit of a crunch there. I was like, well, you must have got some shell in there. Don't fuck with my cooking.
Congratulations, Sir Duke of Adelaide.
Surely the 5-second rule's almost too long for the Queen as well. I mean,
Does the Queen have the
how
same
long
set
she
of
got
rules?
how long she got to go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Definitely give it a go though. You got to pick it up again. Maybe reheat it.
Yeah.
You lose a few
Yeah.
minutes on the
Microwave.
floor. Yeah, I mean, is she really going to know?
Yeah, she probably can't taste anything anymore, can she?
When she drinks
How old
like
is she now?
she's 3 or 4 drinks a day. They were saying.
Oh, wow.
So she a couple of gins in the morning, and she
Well,
The Queen drinks morning gin, does she?
in the morning gin.
Jesus.
That's all right.
Just on her royal fucking cornflakes.
Jesus.
But could maybe if you drop the lobster, could you come along and just go, hey, look, we're not having lobster because I'm officially the Duke of Adelaide and we have pie floaters.
That's
bro."
right.
How cool would that be?
Can imagine her eating a pie floater.
Yeah, I reckon. If she brought her hubby over, he would love that. I reckon he'd get stuck right into it. It'd be
Oh, that guy always.
Oh,
that
he
always. It
cracks
always.
me up. He's
I know. He's
so-
like How is your whole life? You are the dude who's just standing there. You know what I mean? Like you just. Yeah, that's you.
Well, I think we've mentioned this before, but there is a tribe. There is a tribe somewhere. I'm not quite sure if it's one of the islands where he is a god because he went and visited him in the 80s or late 70s or so, and when he left, all good fortune came to this village, and so
Yeah,
they're
right.
like just going, "Oh my god, he's a god!" and they've got like statues and posters and pictures everywhere of the Duke.
If you go on YouTube, you can look up like his biggest gaffes. He has dropped some crackers over the years.
Yeah, because I suppose what you think is like, you just wouldn't care, would you? You'd just come along and just go, look, I'm not the queen.
I'm
look at
dead
you,
on the inside.
Yeah, look
He
at you,
is.
fat.
What? Yeah.
doesn't care.
He just stands there. He's just I'm just that fucking guy. You know what I mean? And he's old as fuck, so he's been putting up with it for a long time.
Yep.
Tough
Oh,
life for
it
the
would be-
Royals.
it'd
All
be-
right,
be tough
final
for the-
question, gentlemen. Okay. Would you prefer to give up the internet completely or post the 3 most shameful things that you've entered into Google search to your social media?
I reckon if I do the second one, I reckon I'll be just banned from the internet anyway. So
It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I'll just ban myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
You'd get zucked.
yeah. So it has to be the 3 of the weirdest, or just 3 of the latest things?
The worst.
Oh god.
Is it text or images? Because it's
Well, what have you entered
Different,
in text? What have you entered into the Google search term?
exactly. So
Yeah.
I would still post up the search terms because
You do it because
who,
you need the
who
internet.
cares anymore? No one can. You just can't
Yeah,
make
right.
yourself look bad on the internet anymore.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah.
always something worse than you. There's always something worse.
Me personally, I think I'm going to be spending a bit more time outside. Maybe read a book.
Well, my dog had a blood blister that had busted on her leg, and we took her to the vet, and of course there was just blood all over the back seat. So, just stupidly, I googled how to get blood out of a car seat. All right?
Yeah.
Urgent reply. To reply. And then, you know when you send that, something you just go, oh fuck no, oh fuck, and then you delete it deliberately, like really quickly, but you
Yeah,
just know someone's
too
just
late.
gone. He's hiding something. He is fucking hiding.
So the next time you murder somebody, they're going to find that.
But how did you go doing the later on that night? Because that would have been pretty. I know your ratings would have gone down, man.
Now, you've
Big ass
been in
car.
Japan, Tommy. You've been travelling around on the commuting services, the trains, etc.
Yeah.
What's it like on those things? Are they friendly? Are they crazy? Are
Is
they
that the one where
quiet?
you get pushed on?
I've never
If
been
you
to
go
Japan.
during peak hour, which is any time from midnight to midnight, it's pretty busy.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking busy.
Have you been into the carriage where they've just squeezed you in? or-
Yeah. There's a few like the Shinjuku stations, the big hub, I guess, and
And they touch you.
yeah, well, you just sort of falling
You
around,
just have
moving
to be-
around,
you
and
have to be
that
touched
sort of
by
thing.
everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty busy. I mean, I started walking after a while. It was just pretty hot and sweaty down there, and very busy. So
So it's very, very humid kind
very
of place?
humid, like 90 to 100%. Like you would have
Jesus.
died.
Yeah, right.
35 on one of the days I was there, and it felt like about 50.
Yeah, I could never live in a place where you lose weight sleeping.
Yeah, it's sort of like,
It's not the right place, is it? You just... Because
Like
I get cramps at the best of times. Can you imagine there?
Hmm.
Just losing fluid, you'd just be wake up. Ah!
yeah.
Ah!
Like everyone catches the trains and that sort of thing to work in the subway because they don't want to be sweaty when they get to work.
Yeah,
But the cool thing is the subways are fully air conditioned. You go down there and it's
Oh, no
pumping
way.
the AC, so completely inefficient, but really nice and cool.
Oh, wow.
So you don't see anyone. No one can afford a car, so no one really drives.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
There's taxis everywhere, and no one rides their bike when it's that hot.
Yeah.
So it's sort of everyone. That's why everyone's cramming in, getting to work.
Jeez. We're lucky to have buses with air conditioning, not a fucking subway.
Did you see that bus that caught on fire the other day
yeah.
in town?
Oh, that just would have been some hoons at the back, in the back
Do
seat.
you think? What was it? What was it?
Oh, that was the express.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Just the motor or someone just setting torch to a picture on the fucking back.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, bad times. Bad times had by all.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where, nothing happens in Adelaide when that's like just all over your social media network and,
Yeah.
and all that. And a bus caught fire. It's like, look, did people die? Well, fuck off. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But it was one of those concertina buses, the ones that...
It's an accordion of the bus world.
Yes, yeah, which, as a kid, they used to have seats on that. So you'd actually be able to then spin around. And,
Good ride.
yeah, it was great. But, it was right at the back. People would have got off. It would have been totally fine. But, yeah. What do you get a free validated ticket afterwards? Or I don't know how it works.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to catch a fucking bus these days?
Well, I didn't have my... I've got one of those little cardy things that you flash on. Like, not hello. Like... that you but then if you want to buy a ticket, it was like $5.50.
That's
$5.50.
expensive now. You can almost
By the
get
way.
it. You can almost get an Uber for that.
Oh, that's a hooker.
Yeah, well,
Hanson Road.
you reckon?
With change.
Which-
At
They-
least a wristy. At
yeah,
least a
yeah. Well,
wristy.
they do still have hookers walking up and down Hanson Road, don't they?
They do. Yeah. It's and you know, it's one of those things where, and they're there on a 40-degree day as well. So you
Yeah.
just go, how desperate? Like, just stick your into a fucking catch and just rub on it. I don't know. Just
I know I haven't done one of these podcasts in a few months, but I don't know. I don't think your ad placement's very subtle anymore. Like you sponsored
Hey, we're just doing the right thing by our clients.
your sponsored posts. Just, they're a bit too obvious these days.
Now, Tommy, I think I mentioned it in one of the previous episodes while you were away that Kim Jong-un fired a missile over Japan. Did you see the missile?
I didn't even get a text. I think it was a few hours. Yeah, a few hours up the road. But
yeah. Well, we had an earthquake while you were away. We probably felt it more than you.
I must say, I was out at. We just went and got some tea on like a Saturday night. I was just sitting on, had like some decking, and I just felt a bit of a shake, like someone was sort of, shaking your chair.
Or me just doing a couple of star jumps.
Yeah, a couple of star jumps. So,
Yeah.
And I just saw the light shake a bit, and no one gave a shit. But it was a full-on earthquake. And Chris was like, "Yeah, it's an earthquake. Cool." It was like a 6 or whatever, just like sitting there chilling out.
Jesus.
I was like, "Oh, just." But I guess if you're walking around, you don't really notice that sort of stuff. But the
Yeah,
tremors
yeah.
happen all the time. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, rough.
So
Could you imagine that? You'd be like, just
Adelaide like has a 1. They're like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
I never feel them. I wake up in the morning, everyone's going, "Did you feel that tremor?" I'm like, "No, I didn't."
No.
But Facebook says I must have, because everybody wants to say that, "Oh, that was a tremor. That was a tremor." I was like, well, if it was really big, everyone would have got it.
I blamed it on the Vindaloo, to be honest.
And
The windows were shaking. He was like, "Oh, fucking hell,
dude, because I'm near the airport here, so when in the morning,
Oh, yeah, right.
when all the planes start cranking up their engines, you can definitely feel it. It's got it's almost like a, there's a bit of a rumble, man.
I kind of have you feeling because I'm in the northern suburbs, so every tradie has a fucking V8 ute, right?
Right. Yeah. Doing burnouts in your front lawn.
Yeah. Well, I got fake lawn.
Do you?
Yeah. In the front.
Never noticed.
Yeah. Well, it's doing its job.
That's the way. But you still mow it though, don't you?
Yeah. It's just it's one of those lawnmowers where bubbles come out.
The police have warned you about it.
Yes.
It's
And I still pretend to empty out the catcher and put it in, but it's good times.
Is it the same as the fake hydroponic lawn out the back? Is it the same thing?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
It's just my fake roof display of tomato plants. It's just still fake. It's just still fake. So. And that ladder, whatever.
Now, I wanted to say, last episode we had Jaywar on, and it was fucking hilarious. Great episode. If you haven't listened to that one, check it out. But we had a lot of people who liked the episode, and there've been a lot of muso types coming saying they liked the episode. Rah, rah, rah. Well, we were putting a call out to you musos. Give us your music. We want some tunes to play at the end of the podcast. So if you've got some stuff you want to promote, come on, send it in. We'll give you a plug. Everybody wins, you know what I'm saying? So musos, that's at you.
Oh, tell me.
Come at us.
Can we start with you for this episode? No pressure. Can we have a bit of a remix of something that you've done that we could put at the end of the show?
Yeah, we'll get something happening.
Okay.
cool.
There you go. Tom Pierre.
Yeah,
DJ Tom Pierre
get
on
it
the Wheels
happening.
of Steel.
Awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe one. We could maybe one episode get you to mix live.
I did listen to it. I've listened to this podcast for a few years, but it was this DJ, LA DJ, and for like about a year, he has a female co-host, and he would, out of context, he would pick the worst thing she said in the whole episode, and then do a bad remix of it at the end, and it would be the worst thing. I got to find a few and show them to you guys, but it was just like a really shitty song for like 30 seconds at the end of every podcast of her saying the worst shit. So I might try that this week. So I'll try to find something you guys have said and just chop it out.
That sounds awesome.
And you will never ask me to do it again, but it will be fantastic.
I like it. We can drop that in at the end of this episode, maybe. That'll be
So
wild.
look forward to that, everyone.
Cool. Very good.
Listen right to the end.
Skip to 37 minutes and 22 seconds and you'll hear. Yeah, you hear something.
Geez, we're not just beating this dead horse that long, are we?
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking
and
hell.
The thing is, like, I think we're at about 15 minutes in. So, for the dedicated ones who've stayed on, this is for you.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. So, there's been plenty of stuff going on social media, guys. I just want to do a shout out. Give us a like on the old Facebook. Give us a 5-star review on the iTunes. We fucking need it. Don't give us a 4-star review. A 3-star review. What's the point of doing a 3-star review? It's like you're neutral. You don't like it. You don't dislike it. It's just totally a waste of your fucking time and your life if you give a 3-star review. So only 5-star reviews, people.
That's
please.
like sitting on the fence, isn't it? It's just like, I don't know.
It's like putting effort into saying I have no opinion on that. You know what I mean? You are a fuckwit if you do that.
Hey, I have to say, I had a few people ask about this farm to the city. Look, it is going to happen. I'm working on some dates, but it's going to be probably towards the end of October, November. And we will make this happen. So, Tommy, if you don't know, it's around about, I think we're going to have around about 10 beers or so and a couple of burgers and over a 12K stretch. So you can walk, jog, run, and whoever, I suppose, makes it there alive, I guess. That's the...
There
will be obstacles. We will be sending people at you. Maybe we'll get some of those Hanson Road hookers to try and maybe they can attack you as well.
Oh, yes,
so there will be.
gauntlet.
It's kind of a gauntlet. You got to drink and eat and dodge and duck and weave.
Wow, it's like a gladiator.
It's like gladiators ready. Vulcan
Ready. Yes, and the Vulcan would just be a Vulcan, dishwasher, just thrown right at you.
Are there any entry requirements for this thing? Like I saw the city debate. I think it's on this weekend.
Yes.
So should we do a beta testing and run alongside them in a car, just
right.
smashing or do something?
We should do it. We should
Put out some
kind of
leaflets.
training.
Throw some leaflets out at the city debates for the no hopers.
Because this is going to be the real deal.
Come
this
to the
event.
real deal.
Yeah. We'll just hang out at the finishing line and just wait for the people who rock up at 5 o'clock in the Arvo.
Well, congratulations.
You sucked at this, but you are going to be great to the farm to the city.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
Have you seen the new Google Home thing?
Yes, that's that creepy little box that talks to you.
Yeah, but if you say it to Siri, here we go. Hi Google.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh, for fuck's sake! She's always telling me what to do. Oh, here we go.
Searching Google for 10th of 11th at
No, I didn't say that. Oh, we can edit this. Here we go. Hey, Google.
Very funny. I mean, not funny, ha, but funny.
Cheeky.
It just means the advertising is working because the reason I found that is because I actually used Siri the other day to text someone back. I don't know if you've done that.
No, I don't do it. It's too. I guess they could probably. Know what you're doing.
I do it
anyway.
in the car. I do the just press and just let it go with the voice recognition on the reply to the text. And I go. If even it's completely wrong, I still send it. I don't give a shit because they know I'm driving then because they don't. Just whatever it is, it's sort of usually in the ballpark of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, was it just a message sent to SAPOL? Stop trying to pull me over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's-
But when you're trying to reply to a text and you just press the Siri and just let it go,
Yeah.
and all right, fair enough.
And that's what I did.
That's
is
close
I
enough.
just went, hey Google, and it's just. I think it's just because I watched so many fucking adverts on advertising obviously working. I'm just automatically just went, hey Google, you're an iPhone. You're an iPhone. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
it. Google's totally different.
Speaking of the Google, for anyone living outside of Australia, which is most of our audience, I think.
Do they have
I had a taste of Amazon Prime for 2 weeks in Japan.
Yeah.
With an apartment and just ordering stuff and it coming to your door the next morning.
Really?
And let me tell you, I think it's coming here in the end of next year, 2018.
Wow.
So I don't think there's going to be any stores left in Australia. Like it's just
So what do they do? You just order something and it just rocks up right
it's
there
just,
and then?
Yeah, it's on your phone, it's on the internet, whatever, Amazon,
Yeah.
and you can just order anything that you can think of.
It's like Uber, eBay.
And it's pretty much half the price of retail, most of the stuff. It's so cheap, and they have big sales and that sort of thing. But the next morning it's just at your door, and you're like, ridiculous. Or the same day if you
That's
do
crazy.
it quick enough. But it was fun. Yeah, I was just ordering shit I didn't need, but it was great. Just to test
I
it
don't
out.
need to buy those dirty panties in a vending machine. I can have
No.
them delivered to my door by tomorrow
Exactly.
morning.
He brought the
Exactly.
vending machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just at his door.
What would you do with a dirty knickers fucking vending machine? How would you take that back to Australia and make use of it somehow? Jeez, me fucking burger rings keep getting stuck.
I don't know. Just I don't know. What would you do? Just leave it outside of a strip joint? You'd fucking clean.
Oh,
it,
you'd keep it going with the dirty knickers.
Yeah. You,
fuck.
you would totally clean up. But yeah, but how do you?
But you'd be refilling them yourself. Just imagine the horror.
My pants would take up around about 4. Like you'd have to put in like 4 goes just to let it drop. It'd be like over 4 different pegs. It'd be like, okay, oh god, it's going to cost me $16 to get 01, 02, 03, and 05 to fucking drop it.
So we had it the other way around here because in one of the clubs in Adelaide they were selling disposable slip-on shoes for the girls when they leave the club.
Yeah,
But
Really?
see the guys, yeah. So we had it the clean way.
Yep.
You could do like a skill tester as well of dirty undies. Oh, yeah, you know, it could be a nice one. Could be a nice one. Ah, shit! I got Big Al's ones again. He's been wearing those ones during summertime by the looks of it.
Oh, it's caught on the hook. Oh, fuck. Shake it off! Shake it off!
Well, on that note, I think
Yes.
this has been a bad cast, everybody.
I think so. Welcome back, Tommy.
It's pretty shocking.
Yeah. I think 3 times I saw Tommy fucking calling his lawyer.
Yeah, well, he'll be.
Siri wasn't working.
That's right.
Call him a landscaper.
We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.
See ya.
Hey, before we go, Tommy did promise us a mini mix. Well, here it is. Please enjoy.
For this episode, no pressure. Can we have a bit of a remix of something that you've done?
Yeah. I can imagine her eating a pie floater.
That is a euphemism.
Yeah, you're right.
Help us buy more beers and sponsor us. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter or badcast.com.au. The Badcast is part of the Ozcast Podcast Network.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.